And it wasn't just thunderstorms causing outages yesterday. So were those dust storms that blew through parts of the inland Northwest. If you saw them, you know what we mean. This is a time lapse of that dust storm in downtown Spokane, taken from our sky cam here at 4 News Now. You can see just how much dust was really in the air during that time. Some people telling us it was hard to breathe if you were outside. And even worse on the Palouse. Take a look at this photo taken in Moscow by Larry Phipps. You can see that massive dust cloud approaching the area. And just like many other parts of the inland Northwest, that storm left a good amount of damage in its wake.
Sure did. Cities worked hard to clear roads and walkways after the storm quieted down, but some neighborhoods were hit a lot harder than others. Our Marissa Rios shows us the scars left behind on the Palouse.
This is one of many videos the community captured yesterday of a storm racing through Moscow and Pullman. Vicious is how one man described it. Winds howled through the Palouse yesterday afternoon, giving the community a fair warning of what was to come.
It was rather vicious.
In Moscow, the damage left behind is minimal. Over in Pullman, snapped trees lay in the sidewalks. One car sits on the side of the road smashed, and some neighbors are still picking up broken branches from their yards.
It really came roaring through here. All the trees were... I'm amazed that more of them didn't come down around here, because as you can see, they're quite tall. That one across the street, the entire top came down and blocked the street.
The bottom half of that tree still stands, and the road is now clear thanks to the neighbors rallying together to chop down the top half and clean everything up.
Especially neighbors that I've never even met. But we all got together. I mean, even the little kids were hauling branches to the slush pile for the city to pick up, which they did this morning.
After a few hours of picking up branches from his yard himself, Richard Tafflinger finally cleared his yard.
Oh, I've lived here for decades, and that was the worst storm I've ever experienced here.
In Pullman, Marissa Rio, 4 News Now.